WKNJ 90.3 FM, livestream.com/EAR to the streets every Monday night, 9 to midnight. That was Rashid Chappelle. The name of that joint was 123 featuring DJ Scratch. Before that, we got into something from Mo Dirty, Don't Belong in Detroit. Shout out to Mo Dirty in the battle scene. We got G Kid is in the house. We've got Dins in the house. And right now, we have another gentleman from the Jersey Shore, from the Brick Toms River area, Ocean County. Let the people know who you are.
I'm Pilz. I'm from over near the Brick area. We be doing shows around here all the time. Y'all gotta come check us out. From groups such as Junk Jers, NJC, Ice Grill, Black Heart Society. Shout out to all my boys out there. And yeah, that's pretty much me, man.
Well, thank you for coming up. First things first, I'm glad to have you. You're a very well-known MC. I've heard about you opening up for the different shows. I know you have a show coming up with Slane and Jay Swan of Special Teams.
The Nostra.
You know, people, if you want to call in and get your tickets to win to see a free show. I mean, not a free show. You get tickets to a show.
I mean,
you get tickets to a great show with Slane. Also, you shall be opening up.
Didn't be opening up with me, G Kid. Prime Prolific will be there.
Yeah, shout out to Prime Prolific, the Rotten Garden family. But now back to you, Pilz. When did you first start to make music?
I said we first started making music. I'd say I started 7 years ago. Not really putting anything down on wax or anything, but we used to just put out some bags of things and burn up a little bit at night and just freestyle for hours and hours on end.
Hey, there's nothing like that. Hey, you gotta have a little something. That's what gets it started. It's that motivation.
Hey, the freestyling is where it started.
Mm-hmm. So basically, in this game, who are your main influences in this rap game?
My main influences from back in the day, I'd say Snoop Dogg. That was actually the first tape I ever found. I was walking home in the rain, found this tape, brought it in, put it in. Snoop Dogg was in. That changed my, I guess, rock way into a rap way at that point. And now it'd have to be Pt.1's one of my biggest influences. We opened up for him at Starland. That's one of my big influences. I like the underground underdog, you know what I mean, coming up.
My thing with Pt.1 too, because you mentioned him, he's underground, yeah, but he's an underdog, but he's the smartest one out of even some of these mainstream artists, because he was able to make, like, I think it was like, I don't want to say, he made a couple million in the past 10 years. I don't want to say the exact amount because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but he made a couple million, so for an underdog, he's doing damn well.
Oh yeah, to be able to get your own label like that is insane, you know what I mean?
And it's at a point where Lil Wayne wanted to do a joint with him.
Oh yeah, well they went back and forth with it. Lil Wayne did a joint on his album, and then he did a joint on the Carter 4. He did that intro thing.
Yeah, so shout out to Pt.1, you know, doing this thing.
Yeah,
but now, more importantly, back to you. So I see you have shows. So what's the name of this album that you just put out? You recently put out an album.
The album I just put out, it's a mixtape. It's called Medicine Cabinet Volume 1. Well, Volume 1, Pilz. But Volume 1, and it's a perfect defense. It's pretty much set up like a whole court case. You can hear everything about my past history, my future history. Got a couple joints on there with G Kid. You can get it at, it's for free right now, so just go to thatpiff.com, type in Pilz, and you can get that all day.
Okay, so basically we got to get that. That's like the drug we hooked on, the pills.
Yeah,
the music is the drug.
Well, there's actually a song on there called "Only Drug I Could Use," and that's actually about women. It's about how I, since I'm not allowed to, I'm on a probationary period right now, so I really can't do anything. I can't even drink right now, so I got a song called "Only Drug I Could Use," which is about how I use girls like drugs, and it's the sweetest song ever, but the content is completely different than what it sounds like. Great song.
All right, but now your mix, well, it's a mixtape, but why did you decide to make it a mixtape instead of an album? Just why did you decide to do that instead?
I decided to make it a mixtape instead of an album because you could put out an album, like, if I was backed by, like, Atlantic Records or something like that, I could put out an album and mad people see, you know what I'm saying? If I put out an album and you don't know who I am, what are you listening to? You know what I mean? So we put out free stuff here and there, free things all the time, and then we put out the mixtapes for now, and the next thing that I drop will end up being an album. And I'm actually waiting on a check from financial aid right now, and that's gonna help me make my album.
Yeah, bro, I know how it is. I'm a college student too. I was a college student, graduated, you know, and I understand what you're going through, brother. So I relate. So, but your mixtape has been getting a lot of positive reception from the fans, the critics alike. As an artist who you put in a lot of hard work, how does it make you feel to hear the praise for your music and for the album, that people saying it's doing well, and especially being from a place? It's one thing to be from Jersey, but then to be from down the shore to like a suburban type setting. Do you feel there's a lot more pressure for you, or?
At the same time, that works either way. Like, I feel a lot more pressure because it's like if I holler in Bricktown, who's gonna hear me? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's really good because I got a lot of people looking up to me that didn't even think that could happen over there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And getting the praise from people, it's amazing what I see now. Like, I go on Facebook and people are posting lyrics, posting this, posting that, and I don't know who you are. You know what I mean? So like, in order to get that love is nice. That's why we're giving out the tickets tonight.
Okay.
Give a little bit of love back.
So basically, do you have any songs that you're listening to right now? Any favorite albums other than your own? Anybody that you're listening to? I mean, and when I say that, I mean publicized underground or commercial. I don't
mean my homies.
You're not your homies. I'm talking about. I gotta be fair. I'm being honest.
I say J. Cole. J. Cole is like, he's the most like underground mainstream person I've heard, because they're playing a lot of songs out there right now that like you know, got that mainstream get it on the radio vibe. But if you go listen to that J. Cole CD, he's got so much real stuff on there that it's amazing. Like, that's my favorite album right now.
Mm. And then now, how was that performing at a major venue like Starland Ballroom? I mean, did you ever think you'd be performing at a place like that, at the Starland? Because I know Starland in Sayreville is like the Best Buy Theater is in New York City. It's about that same size.
Starland Ballroom was like our fourth show.
Wow.
But that's how things were really happening for us. Like, when we first started, we hit up like local venues, and then like we hit up the Saint. And the Saint hits us back, and they're like, all right, we'll let you play. So we're like, all right, cool. It was a local night, but we look on the website the one day, and we're headlining, and that was our first show, like, ever. We're headlining. So when we got the Starland show, that was the most nervous day of any of our lives. Like, it was like the most amazing thing and the scariest thing you could possibly do, you know what I mean? Because we're used to performing in front of like 100 people. We go out there, there's like 700 people out there. And when we did that show, our sound messed up, and the crowd almost turned on us. So we had to like pull a maneuver and start like really getting into it. By the time we got off there, that was the best show we ever did. The response was amazing. I love that.
Okay, good. Well, right now, about to get into some music from you and hear what you got to play. I'm going to get back into talking to you a little bit more, and I'll get into some joints from you, and I'm glad that you're here. And a little later on, get into a little freestyle for us.
I can edit out a little something that I wrote a long time ago. I can do that for you.
Nothing wrong with that. All right, WKNJ, livestream.com, ear to the streets. We got Pilz in the building, everybody, just to let you know. We're about to get into some joints from them right now, and we shall be back.
All right.